Hi friends, this is Carmen. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. My channel is all about succulents, cacti, houseplants, all in my apartment setting, and a lot of field trips, and today some repotting. So if that's something that interests you and you want to learn some more about or see more videos like this, please make sure that before you leave the video today you hit that red subscribe button down below. And if you really like this video and it brings you value, please do give it a thumbs up. I am doing a repotting today. I haven't done one in a while, but this particular plant has needed to be repotted, and I've actually decided to combine two of the same plant. And that plant is, let me make some room for her because she's a biggie. You have seen her before. It's Terri, back for more. This is my Rhaphidophora Tetrasperma, my big one. I can't even get all of it in the picture, but I'll show you some footage here of her. And she has outgrown the moss pole, and she's leading the moss pole that I had made for her. She's a good foot past the tip of the moss pole. I have a second Rhaphidophora that's been out in my living room that's been growing right here, and I'm going to combine them in a bigger pot. This is a 6-inch. That's an 8-inch, and I'm going to put them into a 10-inch pot together and put her, Terri and Terri Junior, on the floor in this basket right back here where I had her. You've seen her in a lot of my videos in the background, but I'm going to put it here and let it grow up onto the wall. And I'll attach her to the wall probably with like some command strips or something like that. If you have done this before, friends, please let me know down in the description box, or down in the comments rather, what you use to attach your vining plants to a wall to get it to grow across the wall. Okay, done enough jabbering. Let me get everything set up here and we'll get to repotting Terri and Terri Junior. Let's get to it. So I've got a couple of angles here for you. You guys really seem to like the double angle there. I'm going to keep my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. And let's start with the larger one. I've got some rocks in here that I had put in there to hold the pole up. She's very, very top heavy. And she has been in this soil, I want to say a year. So I do have new soil ready that I have mixed up. Well, it's repurposed soil. It's old new soil, and it has some nutrients, some fertilizers, some worm castings, so it'll be good for this one. And I'm thinking that I'm going to maybe take this off. I used Velcro to keep her on. I wish I had a trellis. I would really like to put her on a trellis. God, I have to get on my tippy toes. I'm only 5 feet, people, okay? Okay, gently, gently. Soil. gently tug on her. Get my hand in there. Give her a little help getting out. Okay. Put some of this a little too deep, so add some more. Okay. Now, I had talked to you guys before about each of these plants. When I bought this one, I knew that it was an original plant, meaning it was not tissue culture. And after further looking at the Terri, I realized that she was tissue culture. So I'm not worried about putting them together. You know, I'm not going to discriminate against Terri for being tissue culture. And they're both seem to be growing. It took them a while, but they're both growing now. This soil is pretty recent. This is the Dilettantes. Developed some good roots in there. I don't want to tear the roots, so I'm just gonna help scoop them out. You can feel they're all the way down at the bottom. Wow. I had used a, wow, look at that. I had used a dryer sheet to plug the hole, or not plug it, but to keep soil from going out. And look at the roots, how much they've grown. This is all new growth from the time that I put her in here, which was about 8 months ago, maybe. So I'm going to gently separate it. Obviously these dryer sheets, these have been used, so they don't have any like chemicals or anything on them, but it does not seem to bother. And this is what was stopping it from growing out the bottom, so this is ready for a repot. And they're nice and white. Look at that. Beautiful. So, oh God, I'm getting soil everywhere. Away. Some more soil in here. I want to get the soil line up to about where it was. Give them as little shock as possible. And you can see this one is growing this way, this one's growing that way, so I think I'm going to put the pole right in the center in between them. I don't want to put them too close together, so I think right about there. And that's good. Just checking to see where I am on their soil line. This is a pot that I had for a while. It had something else in it. I honestly can't remember what it was. I think it was a plant for outside. But it's so big, I never used it again. I didn't have anything that big to put back in here. As I soil everywhere. The vacuum after this. A little shake to get the soil in between the roots there. Little shake to get them in there. Little pat down so it settles in. I'll probably put the rocks back in here to help support it. Looks like I had just enough soil. I was worried that I had made too much. That other soil that I took off, I will repurpose that too. Ah! Get it all over the place. I will repurpose that too. And I do have a video on how I repurpose my soil. I'll leave a link for it down in the description box. Just put some rocks in here to hold them steady. You know me, these are rocks that I've picked up around the apartment complex on my walks. Okay. Just gently put this back in here. It's really dry. I am going to give this a good drink of water. I have not watered either of them because I knew I was going to do this. So let's start attaching down here at the bottom. I think once this one, the little Terry, starts growing a little bit more, I will probably replace the pole with some type of trellis, or maybe I'll make a bamboo trellis, just a bigger one than the smaller ones I've been making. Let's see. It's formed a shape from growing around. Just attach it here. I think a trellis will give them more room to spread out, because I have seen some at some nurseries that are really full, and I'd rather have mine really full than, you know, thin and long. Okay, come on, Velcro. Now, this isn't quite ready to attach to the wall. I'm going to give it a little bit more time to grow. Because I don't think it'll reach the wall from where it's going to be in the basket. Okay. Tippy toes. Okay. That was easier than I thought. I was prepared for like a major disaster. I mean, I got soil pretty much everywhere, but this is the basket that I had, can't see you. This is the basket that I had purchased at Michael's at the 70% off clearance. Probably saw it in my Michael's and Hobby Lobby haul. I had shown you this one with the Euphorbia amic in it. I'm going to order another basket for that Euphorbia because that one looked like really, it's a 12-inch pot, and it looked really tight in there, so I wanted a bigger basket for that. So I knew I was going to be doing this, and I do know that they do not have bigger baskets than this at Michael's. Okay. She looks a beauty. See that? Look how nice she looks. Okay, so let me get her down on the ground here and I'll show you exactly what she looks like. And then we'll talk about some ideas of how to attach her to the wall. Okay, so here she is, right next to the closet and next to the bookshelf. I think she'll like it there. It's pretty much where the larger Terri was to begin with, so I think the little one will do just fine. And like I said, she's about a foot past the top of the pole, so as this one grows more, I'll attach it here, and I'm thinking up and over, you know, and then the other one is still down here, so it'll have a little ways to go still. Now, right now, this side is a mess, I'm sorry. See, I'm painting, all that stuff. Right now, I have this lamp here, but I'm going to be doing a DIY here soon where I'm going to take that bulb, which I think is a Sansi bulb, I think that one's a Sansi bulb, and put it up there on a pendant hanging, so it will light better. See, I realized that this bulb is kind of strong and it was kind of burning some of the propagations that I had here. I've already got it on sitting on top of a pot, but that's still not working. So I'm going to attach this to the wall. Yes, another hole. And I've already ordered the pendant socket light, and I'm going to put it up there so it'll hang right here and give light to this entire area. So Mark here, my burl marks, and Terri Junior will all get light along with my propagations. It'll be, this whole area will be lit up. And if that works, I may do the same over there. That's my house bright light, and I have that on two thick books standing up. These bulbs are strong, and if you get them too close, just like the sun, they will burn. So that's coming up on a video. So if this first project, DIY project, works, I may do it over there too. So there you have it. That's what's coming up. That's what I'm up to here in my plant room. If you enjoyed this video, friends, please do give it a thumbs up. Appreciate that so much. And I will leave links here on the screen to my repurposed soil and also to when I repotted Terri originally, so you can enjoy those videos. Thanks so much, friends, for spending some time with me today. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye now.